Aquarius, welcome or welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well. Let's jump right in and see what Aquarius needs to know. So right off the bat, we've got the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. We've got the Hangman coming out with the Fool and the Ten of Swords. The Three of Pentacles. And we've got the King of Wands. So some of you had to do something pretty drastic here in the recent past that set off maybe a chain of events. You know, either you felt abandoned by someone or you had to abandon a situation. Either way, it set off an abrupt chain reaction, really is what I want to say here. And for some of you, it may have resulted in somebody being caught doing something either risky or foolish or, you know, I want to say for some of you, like ripping somebody off in some way, but it may have resulted in somebody being caught trying to sabotage someone else, trying to put an end to someone else. Like in this deck, the Fool to me has a little bit more of a sinister kind of feel to it. That like he's not as sophisticated, not that he's sophisticated in other decks, but in this one, he's like way less intelligent, I guess is what I want to say here. And it's almost like somebody being caught and, you know, captured in a way, you know, so it doesn't mean literally, but it's something that you gave up on for good or bad reasons that created a sequence of events, that created a chain reaction, that created, you know, not just one change, but a whole bunch of changes swiftly and at once that resulted in somebody else being, you know, being caught in something maybe that they did. Somebody was too risky here. Like I almost feel like somebody that was on the run or something like that. Somebody who thought that their freedom was guaranteed. And it ended in their demise for some of you. And maybe this is you in some way, I'm not sure. This could all be metaphorical. Of course, this isn't literal, but some of you may have helped to cooperate in some respect with, you know, even somebody of an authority figure. This is a fire sign. You could be dealing with a fire sign masculine. But if not, there was somebody here who helped in, you know, there's some sort of cooperation here in some way. Let me just look at this King of Wands a little bit more. For some of you, this just may have been someone else who tried to get away from something, who tried to walk away from some responsibility they had, who tried to, you know, thought that they could just, you know, walk away from something and they were quickly, you know, it's almost like they were quickly pursued in some way. Yeah, for some of you, this is definitely like a, you know, in the physical world we live in here, this is definitely like a jail situation. This is definitely a, you know, a criminal situation. You may have helped put this fire sign person in jail, or they may have helped to put somebody in jail. There's something here where someone cooperated and collaborated in, you know, I don't have justice here yet, but I would be surprised if we don't see that. But with this Eight of Swords coming out in clarification of this King of Wands, it's somebody, like I said, either physically or metaphorically that's been stopped, caught, you know, basically prevented from doing harm to people anymore. You know, being on maybe some sort of spree of betrayal, some sort of spree of, you know, stabbing people in the back. I don't know. Aquarius. Let's get some more cards here before we overthink this situation. So you have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups has been coming out in every reading I've done today. So I want to say this Virgo and Taurus. You could be dealing with with a Six of Cups, but you definitely are, because you have that card here. So this is somebody that, you know, you're close to, or you've been close to for a long time. A soulmate, a childhood friend. For some of you, this situation, and not for everybody, this situation may have resulted or been the cause of, or been the outcome of, you know, maybe somebody passing away. With this Four of Swords and the Six of Cups here. Somebody may have lost somebody close to them, or somebody important to them in whatever situation is going on here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry for those of you, Aquarius, that's going through this, but it's definitely it definitely has a feeling of somebody passing away unexpectedly, or because of, you know, maybe somebody left children behind, or maybe because it was somebody who was thought of dearly, or who was, you know, there's a lot of sentimentality attached to the feelings around this person. This situation currently is in a massive upheaval, and it's been hard for someone to regain their balance. You know, I'm sorry, I'm just seeing a lot of sentimentality either around a funeral or the passing away of somebody. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, passing away. It could be that somebody is just incapacitated in some way because of this situation. But the state that it is right now is the Tower and the Two of Pentacles. So everything is just in chaos, you know, at the moment. And this could be because this is somebody you knew for a long time, or, you know, take it how it resonates here. But there's somebody here, for either good or bad, who's lost the ability to carry on in some way, whether it's because they are, you know, no longer with us, in jail, or you know, some other scenario here. It's going to be a slow progression to overcome this. And for those of you that are dealing with somebody in authority, as I always see this, we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. This to me is this is like a law officer, you know, to me in some respects, a deputy in some way. For some of you here, this may be the person that's collaborating with you in this scenario. We put these cards like this Knight of Pentacles falls under our Three of Pentacles. So again, like I said, to me, this is almost a courtroom right here. This is collaboration, cooperation in some respects. You've got the Knight of Pentacles here. So my feeling initially was that you had somebody in authority, you had somebody in law enforcement or something that was working with you, that was on your side in some respects here. But this could also just be that it's going to be, you're going to have to be slow, deliberate, and, you know, loyal to yourself or to this cause or whatever, to move out of this turbulent time that you or someone else is facing here. Okay, so we got the Two of Cups, but before I say anything, I want to see what else comes out with that. Yeah, so in the present energy, Aquarius, this is like I said, right smack dab in the center, you've got the Tower and this Two of Pentacles. Under this Hangman, the Fool, and this Ten of Swords. what I see right now is that things are really chaotic. They're really tumultuous. They're really, they're all over the place. They're chaotic here. And it's the result of, like I said, for some of you, it's somebody who maybe even abandoned their family here in some way. And for whatever reasons that is, something that created a swift change here. It's something that has a sentimental vibe around it. And for some of you, like I said, it's somebody passing away. But either way, things are in a state of turmoil at this moment. But you are being advised that there's either a person here or this needs to be you for yourself to continue to be solid in your forward motion, however slow going it is. And for those of you that this is involving a romantic situation here, because up until this point, it doesn't appear that way at all. But what we have coming out right next to the Knight of Pentacles is the Two of Cups, the Strength card, and the Nine of Cups here. So it's a beautiful cap to whatever this present energy is here. Like, that it may feel like things are really tumultuous right now, but you have the fortitude to carry forward, or you have someone here that's on your side, like I said, and where you're headed towards, however slow it might be going here, is is a better situation, is a Two of Cups situation. For some of you, it could be a revival of this past relationship that you had, if that's what you want here, that may have been put to rest, that maybe you have lost communication or lost contact with this person, and that's why things are in a state of upheaval. But in that instance, they're making their way back to you. But there's a lot of strength and a lot of character that needs to be emphasized here, like your character, your strength of character, your ability to cooperate here, your ability to stay low key in some ways. Like, some of you need to stay a little bit low key for a little while, worry about yourself, focus on yourself, just do the next right thing. And what's coming towards you is a massive amount of abundance, good times, happy times, something that you can be really proud of here, a relationship, a person that you can be really proud of, somebody you can be really proud of your connection with here. And it's going to, you're going to feel more courageous than you have in a long time. That your sense of courage and bravery is going to come back to you, your faith in either this connection or a brand new one for some of you. For some of you, if you're waiting, it's kind of disjointed, to be honest with you, Aquarius, between this, like what we've got with this Tower and this Two of Pentacles and what's going on here. But some of you may be waiting on news about something financially to be able to move forward. Perhaps you're dealing with a situation in a family or in some aspect of your existence where your things are in turmoil right now because things are not sorted out in a legal way or whatever it is, and you're waiting for this news to be able to gather this abundance and to feel like you can be strong again in this connection. So like I said, it's a bit disjointed. So hopefully whatever's going on with you in particular, some of this is you're connecting with. So let me get some future energy cards, Aquarius, and we'll see what that looks like. So you get the Magician, the Hermit, Page of Wands. Yeah, like I said, it's a feeling of having to master something, about your character here. For some of you, it's your dark side, your shadow side. For some of you, it's mastering, sort of your passionate side, like mastering your sort of animal, instincts, mastering your sexuality a little bit here. Some of you may have been, in a period of celibacy for a little minute. Some of you may have deliberately done that in an attempt to try to, like, master some skills in something else. You know what I mean? Abstaining from like sexual contact or sexual conquest or sexual interests for a little while. Some of you have just had to try to master being that way. Some of you have done it for deliberate reasons, or you're going to, I should say. I think we're trying to look at the future here, but if you've been, alternatively, if you have been, like I said, on your own for a while here, for some of you, this could be you coming out of jail, or this could be your person, somebody close to you coming out of jail, may have learned a lot of skills on their own, may have learned a lot of, I don't know why I can't think of the word I want to say. It's just mastery is the only word that keeps coming to my mind. Mastered something in your solitude. That is going to, it may have to do with, well, I won't say that, but for some of you, if you have been in a period of solitude, if you have been in a period sort of celibacy, there's communication somewhere with somebody here. You have the Queen of Pentacles coming out, so you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I want to say this energy came out for Taurus, so that may be who you're dealing with here, but some of you have been either ghosted by this person or have ghosted yourself. There's communication here. Someone's heavily thinking about coming out of some sort of solitude and communicating. Like somebody who spent some time alone has figured some things out that they hadn't before. Maybe learned some new things. Or for some of you, there's just a feminine energy here that's very passionate towards you. That that feels very attracted to you, and you may be you may be ignoring this person right now, or just, like I said, doing things to work on yourself is really what I see here, or what's coming in for you. Yeah. 10 of Cups day. Everyone's getting 10 of Cups. Because, Aquarius, everyone deserves a happy ending. All of us do. And, maybe this is the person that you want to be with. Maybe this person is your 10 of Cups here, or they feel like you are their 10 of Cups. Whatever it is, someone wants to communicate about, let's say, what they want long term, what this person's wishes for, for the rest of their life here. Someone you may not have heard from for a really long time, that might have just been off working on themselves, on learning new things, on perfecting some skill that they have. You're about to hear from them, and they may have been pretty successful since they've been gone in some capacity. But there's somebody here who wants to, sort of like enjoy the rest of their days with you, is what's coming to mind. Some of you, it could be, I've got heavy Virgo energy here. Chariot. We're also dropping cards today too. Yeah, for Pete's sake, Aquarius, you got the Chariot and the Sun. So coming out here with this 10 of Cups. I don't know what story to go with, which one resonates. Like I said, it feels a bit disjointed to me. Hopefully you've heard what you needed to hear out of this. I'm going to recap just real quick that way, in case there's something new here that helps connect the dots for somebody. We've got it. But you've got the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. Somebody abandoned something. Somebody walked away from something. For some of you, somebody who thought they could walk away from something, but it created a chain reaction. They were either caught physically, metaphorically, whatever. They were either caught and brought down because of a foolish mistake that they made, or, like I said, somebody here may be just out and about thinking that they can just run over people, betray people, sabotage people. That it looks like they've been caught for some of you. If you're wanting that, hopefully that's what happened. So either by you abandoning a situation, or someone else thinking they could abandon a situation, created a huge change, a massive, swift change on multiple levels here that that brought an ending to somebody. Looks like there was cooperation, collaboration. For some of you, this is definitely a court or a legal situation. For some of you, it could just be a work situation. This could have been somebody trying to get away with something at your work. Apologize if I didn't say that initially, because I was honed in on the justice system. But this could be a work situation as well. Absolutely. Any other aspect that you participate in on a where you're involved with other people could have something to do with that. For some of you, it's a fire sign that either was helpful in this situation or a fire sign that has been sort of stopped in their tracks in this situation. For a lot of you, this has to do with jail, someone being released from jail, someone being put in jail, somebody being stopped from proceeding forward in some capacity. Your present energy, to me, because there's some of you here dealing with, the passing away of a loved one, or the, ending of a connection with somebody that you've had in your life for a very long time that you may have felt a sentimental attachment to. He said, go watch Virgo, Taurus. I want to say there's this huge theme of having to let people that we've been attached to for a long time go. Whatever this is here, passing away of somebody, the severing of ties, or the inability to speak with or make contact with somebody anymore. It's things are in chaos, in upheaval because of that. But you, Aquarius, you either have somebody here, for those of you in a legal situation, for those of you involved with law enforcement or whatever, you have somebody in law enforcement that is trying to cooperate and collaborate with you. For those of you that doesn't apply to, you are being told to stay the course, stay steady, stay dependable, stay loyal to yourself and to what it is that you're doing. Stay solid amidst this chaos here. And what is coming towards you, what you're working towards is an equal situation here. Is it, for some of you, if you're in your twin flame thing, this is twin flames. 9 of Cups, huge abundance, something to be proud of, something to be proud of with yourself, the courage to be proud of this, the courage to go after this, renewed, confidence and pride in your character. If you can keep in this Knight of Pentacles energy here, pride in your character and what you've done. And future energy is perfecting some skill. Like I said, either this person that's been somebody that's been away, somebody that hasn't been, somebody that's been incapacitated in some respect, or you perfecting some skill in your solitude. For some of you, it's perfecting celibacy. For some of you, you've had to be celibate for a really long time, and you may have acquired some skills in some other capacities that you didn't realize as a result of that. But there's communication coming in for you. For those of you dealing with an earth sign, or this could be you in this Queen of Pentacles energy, you said there's a huge emphasis on staying in that earth energy. So find where earth is in your chart, connect with that, because you got the 10 of Cups, the Chariot, and the Sun. And this is all a result of you being able to manifest through the inner work that you're doing, through this strength that you have, strength here, and fortitude to keep persevering through this. And, determination and ambition, ultimate happiness here. The 10 of Cups with the Sun, it doesn't get much happier than that. Joy and abundance and emotional fulfillment because of your ambition and your determination to keep carrying forward. So I think we're about out of time, Aquarius. Thank you guys for watching. For those of you who subscribed, I really appreciate it. If you would give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share the video. Always love it. Hope to see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.